And I guess I'd like to learn a little bit, just kind of on that same vein, talking about your music, a little bit from each of you on what your songwriting process is. Tell me a little bit about how each of you kind of contribute to that. And I understand you kind of use some different tools than some bands do. So tell me if each of you could kind of speak to that.
Well, I'll go first since it's so short. I do nothing. I come in. Like, these guys basically write everything and then I play drums.
That's not true.
Don't listen to him. He's a chronic liar.
Yeah, he's like the unsung hero in here because he's like the Bob Ross of our group. Oh, I think a pretty little tree should be here. So he gives us little symbol work that you
totally need to frame.
Yeah, that people I think gets underestimated sometimes because the value of the cymbal work and the bass work and just the way he comes into the songs, I don't think gets enough credit. And it's one of the things that I personally find very valuable to our group. I don't think it would be quite as Falcon awesome. The bill's in the mail. Without the work that he brings. So anyway,
you know, Vance is so.
You guys got to answer the question.
We are, but I'm going off on a tangent. You know, he's so technically savvy in the drums, but he's very modest about what he plays, and it's it's not just some crazy guy back there just beating the shit out of everything. You know, and I'm always
random fills.
I'm always saying, this is a good place for a drum solo, and that's just not him. He's in the pocket. He's solid. He's there every time. And we know that he's there holding us up.
Thanks, Mike.
So you're saying you kind of just show up with a shell of something, and he helps fill in those pieces that maybe aren't part of your.
Help fill in the hole.
There you go.
He does, and he does make suggestions. As far as the songwriting process, for me, involves a lot of cigarettes, a lot of stress eating, and a lot of me coming in here saying, "Okay, I have lyrics, but they're just garbage," and then he'll and I leave practice feeling a lot better about what I've written. It really is a culmination of all of us, because every single thing we've started on, and I think I can probably speak for everybody, every piece that we've had an idea for when we come in here, when we get it honed, it's a completely different animal than what we thought it was going to be, and I'm always much more pleased with the result.
Jay?
Lyrics are kind of something that, for God knows why, resonate with me and pop into my head all the time. So I talk into my phone while I'm driving most of the time, so people probably think I'm weird. And I'll come up with random stuff, and we'll come in and, when Michael's doing his pre-practice noodling, I'll be like, can you do that again? Was that something that you're doing, or is that something that you played from somewhere else? And it usually gives birth to ideas for complete songs. I'll come in here with a litany of lyrics, and I'll just say, guys, let's make this make sense. Next thing you know, we have a new tune. So it's, to me, they do the hard work. They help with the melodies.
When is the album supposed to come out? Do you have a...
We don't have a firm date on it.
Yeah.
We're hoping before Christmas.
So I understand that it has a creative working title. What is the creative working title?
I'll let you fill that one.
of the new album.
Falcon Awesome, Going in Dry.
I wonder if it will remain called that. I would buy that, but
I may have to pixelate that out. So it's like, what did he say? I don't know.
We'll be able to hear some of the new material on March 18th if we come out to the show.
Yes, you will.
We will. Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yeah, we're actually debuting a couple of the songs for the first time at the show. So if you want to get a taste of what's to come to the show.
Okay.